besides my 2 door greeters. Please go to the student section at this time. Parents, please feel free to come down to the front. I think last year I had everybody in the back and I felt really bad because people couldn't see. I was like, y'all need to be in the front this time. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you guys for your patience. We do have the students we were waiting for. I'm not gonna call them out because that would be embarrassing. I'm not gonna call them, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Alright, so. Alright. What's the drama llama mean? And we're. Okay, just making sure. Y'all are showing the parents that y'all can listen. Someone got my joke, okay. Yeah. Sometimes they do, it's okay. Alright, so. Welcome you guys, thank you for coming out to our second annual theater award ceremony. I'm Mrs. Bryant, if you didn't know, I hope you knew that before now, but if not, hi. I've been the theater teacher here at Lower Middle School for 6 years and taught language arts for 3 years before that. So I'm really excited to be here and really happy to celebrate all of your amazing students with you guys this evening. Let's see. Don't worry about that, it's okay. Alright, so. Fancy agenda that didn't show everything. Okay, now. Ooh, no, thank you. Okay, cool, yeah. I did this whole presentation with one hand. For those of y'all that don't know, I had carpal tunnel surgery on the 25th. I'm here, I did it. See, y'all can do anything you put your mind to. She's a yes, I applaud myself, yes, okay. Anyway, so we're gonna do a quick welcome. I've kind of already done part of that. We are going to do a Junior Thespian Officer Ceremony. For those of you that do not know, the Junior Thespian Honor Society is an international honor society recognizing theater students for their hard work and their performances and working in theater programs. And this school year was the first year in a very long time that Lower Middle School's charter has been active. And so the officers for this year are 8th graders that are leaving me in a couple of weeks, and I'm not crying right now, I'm gonna cry later. But they're going to pass the torch, so to speak, to our upcoming officers for next school year in just a few moments. And then I'm going to give some thank yous to some special people, including all of my amazing parents who have helped in any capacity this school year. And then we're going to talk about the shows that we've done this year, because, y'all, we did a lot of shows. More than last year, like I counted it. I did math for y'all. Wow, yeah. And then we're going to get to all these beautiful, amazing awards. Dad, did you get pictures? Did you get pictures of it? Okay, thank you, Dad. Okay. Thank you, because I did not get to. All right, so welcome again. Let's see. Okay, so for those of you guys that just came in, and all the children that are chit-chattering, thank you. I want us to get through this as fast and as happy as possible, because I got people that I know have to leave, and I'm trying to get them their stuff before we go. Okay. All right, so this is our Junior Thespian Troop 88785 that we reinstated this school year. We had a small induction ceremony back in September when we started the group back up, and then back in February we instated our first group of 7th graders as well as some more 8th graders for a total of 33 new thespians in our school, which is a really cool, exciting thing. So if you are one of my junior thespians, can you please stand up, please, even if you're not off, like all of my junior thespians, let's give it up for these guys. So all of the junior thespians, all of the junior thespians had to have a certain number of theater points to earn this honor. In middle school, it's typically 5 points, and you get points based off productions and things that you do. When inducted, I think my president had 16 points as a first semester 8th grader before our first show of the year. So that just kind of gives you a hint of how much our students do in this theater program all the way from 6th grade. So all my 6th grade babies, they've already started earning points. So when they come up to 7th grade and 8th grade, next year when we have our induction ceremony, there will be inductions in the fall and in the spring for my 7th graders next year. If your star falls, I'm sorry, I still love you, okay? Okay, so let's see. Alright, so for the junior thespian troop, we have a president. This school year we had 2 vice presidents because we had 2 8th grade advanced classes, a secretary, a treasurer, and a historian. So when I call your name, those officer positions, if you could please come step forward. Oh, wait, nope, my bad. Hold on. For those of y'all that have never been to one of our thespian awards or honor induction ceremonies, this is the candle of Thespis. Thespis was the first actor, and that's why actors are called thespians, and so we're lighting this in honor of Thespis to, have the glory of theater with us. So my officers, when I call your name, can light your candles with the Thespis candle, please. So our president this year is Mira. Mira, come on down. And then our vice presidents were Alexa and Paula. Kia was our secretary. Zoe was our treasurer. And Manuel was our historian. Thespians, where's the ooze? For safety purposes, we are using battery-operated candles in case we didn't know. If they go out, you don't know that. It did not go out. It's still lit. Okay. I don't want the fire marshal to get mad at me. So unfortunately, we don't have Memo with us this evening. He is one of our students. He actually transferred mid-year, but he has still done a whole lot with us this school year. So Amir, you'll pass it to the historian in his place for me, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. So yesterday we had a very intense meeting with all of the thespians, and we elected 5 upcoming, will be 8th graders next year, for officer positions. So they know who they are, but the parents don't know. So when I call your name and your position, please step forward. You're going to grab your candle, but wait for your person to light it, okay? All right, so our president for next school year is Ayla. Our vice president is Rita. Our secretary is Dina. Our treasurer is Javier. And Juan is our historian. And the Bowtrain's going to take it for Dina since she's not here this afternoon. So, yeah, give it to Bowtrain. She's going to Alright, so with this being the first year that we have reinstated the Junior Thespian chapter at Lower Middle School, this is my first time doing this, and I'm actually really geeked out about this. So if I sound cheesy, I'm not in the least bit sorry. Okay, I really love all of my students, and these kiddos up here are literally some of the best leaders in the school building, not just in the theater program. So I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, so Amira, can you please go light Ayla's candle and pass your presidency over to Ayla, please? Both of you are going to pass yours to Radia because she is taking the job of 2 people right now. Alright, Pia, you're going to light Bowtran, who's holding it in for Dina for us this evening. Got it? The power of Thespis is coming. The power of Thespis is coming. There we go, he did it, see, he did it. Wonderful, okay, great. Alright, so if you can please light Javi's candle. And then Amira, in the place of Mamo, please light Juan's candle for us. Alright, let's give it one more time for our outgoing president, or board officers. And then let's give it one more time for our new officers. I wasn't done with the new ones, where are you going? So, my new officers, you're going to keep your candles lit and go place them back in the holders. I need both my new and old president come stand up here with me. Everybody else can go take a seat. Thank you. Keep them on. Keep them lit. Keep it lit. It's okay. Good job, you guys. Congratulations. Alright, so there is one more thing that we need to do with regards to our junior thespian troupe. there is this really special thing that we can do as troop directors, and we can recognize and honor adults that have helped our program with whatever they have helped us with. And there is one parent in particular who's probably going to be mad at me about this. But when I say this person has been a rock and a foundation for our program the past 3 years, she's been a rock and a foundation for this program. From helping pass out pizza, to corralling children, to bringing stuff that I forgot, to answering the phone while I cry over some nonsense about a kid being mean or something like that. She has been phenomenal, and all of the students agree that she is amazing, and we probably wouldn't have a successful program without her. So for the first time, I don't know if it's in the school's history, but at least since I've been here, we're going to induct our first adult honorary thespian. I will preface this with, the materials are not in yet, but we are still going to have you light your candle, because this is special, and then you will get your things when they come in. But please join me in giving a round of applause to Miss Sabrina. And she's gonna light her candle with the festive candle. She had no clue this was happening. And then you guys show the parents so we can all applaud you. Everybody please give it up for time this my 6th and 7th grade parents, some of you guys that were helping out with the spring shows, she kept saying, y'all gotta pick this up next year. Y'all gotta pick this up next year. She has been doing it almost completely on her own, except for this year we had some other help. But 6th and 7th grade, she was doing almost everything herself for me, helping with shows and things like that after school. And it's a lot, right, Miss Elizabeth? She's promised to help, but her baby's going to high school, so she can't be here for everything. But you guys still have babies here, and we can do this. So, thank you, Miss Elizabeth, for all that you do. That have helped out this school year, whether you passed out pizza or you monitored students in the green room or in the green hallway, as I am now calling it. Do any of my parents know what I mean by the green hallway? I would hope y'all do. No? Okay. So we had to move from a green room because my program has grown so much. My program has grown so much that we have so many students in shows that like one little classroom is not enough for the students to sit in before the show. So we had a whole hallway they hang out in before shows happen. But if you've helped with any of that, or if you popped popcorn for me, or sold any concessions, tickets, donated snacks, anything like that, thank you so much. It really, really does help. I am a one-woman show for the most part, teaching and directing and all of the things. So when I get help with these after-school shows, it really does mean a lot because there's only so much one person can do. So thank you. If you were one of my parents that helped out this year, whether you came and volunteered time or you donated snacks, could you please stand up for me at this time, please? Yeah! So my new thespian officers, y'all stay standing, parents. My thespian officers, if y'all could please go grab those thank you gifts and give them to the parents who are standing, please, and thank you. Any of the officers, come on. Any officer, come on. Go in here, thank you. All of them. There's like 11 of y'all. And then you can take a seat once you get it. Thank you guys. It's not much, but it's a special thank you from me and the students for all of you guys' help. I will say in each of the bags is a really adorable handwritten note by one of my students. Some of them are really cute and some of them are really cringy. I am sorry. Did we get everyone? Okay, all the parents got something? Thank you guys. All right. I'm going to give a special thank you to the theater grandpa. He doesn't like when I do this either, but I'm going to ask him to come stand next to me now. So for those of you that don't know, this is actually my dad. This is my biological dad. That's why we call him the theater grandpa. For all of the many shows that I have directed over the past 6 6 years, he has been to all but one, and that was because he was sick. And I did 6 shows this year and the past couple years, so that tells you how often this man is up at the school supporting your children. And he does it all out of the kindness of his heart for fun, because he really enjoys taking pictures and video stuff for me. But let's give it up one more time for the theater grandpa. And then I thought this was like the coolest picture of him ever, because this is what he's doing. I don't know what yearbook kid took this picture, but I love it so much, because that's literally what Dad does all the time. And there's some other pictures of parents who have helped and other people who have helped out. I had more, but they like disappeared. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the performances that we did this school year. I'm gonna try to go through this a little quickly so we can move on. So this school year, do I need another drum? Alright, so this school year we did 6 total performances. All of the grades got to perform this year. In the fall, 7th grade and 8th grade do one show, and then in the spring, all 3 grade levels do a show. So 8th grade did Shutters and Tales of Poe, and that was both 8th grade classes. Our cast was about 50 students, because that's about how many 8th graders I think I have is like 50, 51. There's a lot. It's a lot of children. And then in 7th grade, we did Shakespeare Super Snowy Seasonal Sleigh Ride Stage Show. I got it now, it just took me a long time. We did that one back in November. And then my 6th grade babies, they wrote their shows, and they named them. So my 8A group wrote Monologue Monsters, and then my 8A group did The Adventures of a Drama Llama. And then 7th grade did A Day with Mother Goose back in March, and my 8th graders just wrapped up The Happiness Shop a few weeks ago. What I'll say is, when I took over this program 6 years ago, they did 1 show a semester, like period, for all grades. It was usually a 7th and 8th grade combined show in the fall and 1 in the spring, and that was it. And I said, that's not cool, these babies need more stage time. Because I'm a firm believer that all of these students, whether they do theater in the future, theater teaches them the skills they're going to need to succeed in life, whether it's talking or just being comfortable speaking in front of other people. Clearly they're good at talking to each other. Y'all made me lose my train of thought, y'all. Okay. Alright, so I have cute pictures. There's this magical thing that happens with children when they see their own faces in a picture. Sometimes they love it and sometimes they freak out. It is what it is. These are for me and your parents, not for y'all, just so we're clear. Okay. So our first show that we did this school year was Shutters and Tales of Poe. For those of you guys that missed it or didn't get to come see it, alright, for real, y'all. Chill out. Bless you. I'm gonna separate some of y'all. Okay. It was a show that told several of Edgar Allan Poe's short stories and poems. That was a fun experience because I actually got to act with my students for the first time, which was really fun, with that really crazy wig and southern accent. Thank you, Janai. But for those of y'all that want to try to keep tally as to how many performances we did this year, we did 9 showings of this. We did 6 daytime shows during the school days, and then 2 evening shows in our first Saturday show ever. Which I think that beat a circus record, didn't it? Because last year for circus we did 8. So that was our most shows ever. It was really neat. 7th grade did Shakespeare Super Snowy Seasonal Sleigh Ride Stage Show, which was a really fun collection of Shakespeare works that talk about different holidays and things like that. See, they got excited when they saw their pictures 8th grade, I'm just saying. In March, every school year on the first Saturday, y'all can clap for that one. Just breathe, it's okay. We can look at it later. Okay, what I will say is we took lots of group pictures, and the ones that are up here are the ones that I can see most people's faces in. Okay, most, I didn't say all. So for those of you guys that don't know, and for my 6th grade parents as your students are going into 7th grade, every school year, Gwinnett County has the Drama Theater Festival. And so it's this really, really fun Saturday. It's the first Saturday in March where all of the middle school theater programs are invited to come and either perform or watch performances and then participate in theater workshops throughout the day. This was my 5th time, I think, going. Because of COVID, we missed 1 or 2 years. But I took 56 7th and 8th graders, which was my biggest group. I think we were the biggest group there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we had 2 buses full of children early in the morning at Discovery High School. And the students, my 8th graders, were able to perform a portion of the happiness shot for the judges and audience, and then we got to watch, was it 5 other schools perform? So it's a really neat experience where they get to perform for a large audience and they get to see other schools perform and like what their productions look like. And the workshops. So after lunch, we get to do these really neat workshops where kids are broken up into groups and they're doing like theater professional-led workshops where they learn like what were some of them, stage combat, they made hats, they made puppets, improv games. It was a really, really fun experience. There were singing ones. Elizabeth went with us, if you can't tell, so she knows this. She went both years. So it was a really neat experience. While we didn't place, we did get the best scores that we've ever gotten in Dramarama history, for me at least. And then we had 3 individual awards, and I'm actually going to do something crazy. So if you received an award at Dramarama, can you please come step up here with me, please? They did that show, and there's a specific portion of the show, there's 2 parts, where there needs to be a really loud heartbeat sound backstage to where the audience can hear it. And Alistair got us the award for, what was it, Best Sound Effects, by making a heartbeat sound backstage that you could hear at the back of the theater, and we were at a high school theater, so he did a phenomenal job with our heartbeat sounds as well as acting during certain portions of the show. And then Tanya and Juan got All-Star Cast at Dramarama, which, yes. So All-Star Cast, and I actually have some of those awards too. At Dramarama, the judges kind of picked 2 actors out of all of the shows that they would like to put a show on with those students, and they picked Tanya and Juan to be like the 2 kids from Lilburn that they would do the show with. And actually, they sent us your good medals, so you get your good medals now. They get very pretty medals. This says All-Star Cast Dramarama 2025. They didn't arrive to the performance in time for that. I don't know that. Let's give it up one more time for these. The theater grandpa's doing his job. Like you mean it. So Dramarama is something that we all look forward to and always have a really fun time. It is a really, really long Saturday. Call time is usually, what, 6:45 in the morning, and we get back at like 5:30. But it's always worth it. We always have a blast. All right, almost done with this part. So this is from the 6th grade showcase. This was my 8A group. They did monologue monsters. They were very cute. So all of the students in 6th grade wrote a monologue about a certain topic that the class voted on in different groups, and they performed together. It was really fun. And then my 6B group did Adventures of a Dramalama. Y'all can see I was trying to do something fancy with the pictures there. I don't know how effective it was, but I tried. I like how I'm talking about the 6th grade pictures and they're not even paying attention. Okay. And then our 7th grade show, we had all of our 7th graders. There's like 46 7th graders, I think, in my classes right now. And they did a collection of different Mother Goose stories combined. It was very cute. And then our 8th grade show, so there's a caveat to this photo. Hold on. There's a caveat to this photo. Wait, hold on. Shh. Okay, so for the happiness shot this time we did 6 performances. I don't think I count. Oh, I did count it up there. Cool. Okay. We did 6 performances. Every single show had a different person performing for a different part. We double cast the show, and there were some students who were like, I can't make that performance, but I can make this performance, and I can do that one, but I can't do this one, which for a director it was a logistical nightmare, and I'm never doing that again. But we had some really awesome shows, and not a single show was alike from the other one. This just happens to be the picture from the Saturday show, because that was the one we got a really good group picture from. There are more pictures. I promise you guys will see the rest of them later. This was just the best group one that I could get. Yeah, so we did 3 daytime shows, 2 evening shows, and a Saturday show with all different groups of students performing, and it was really great. It was a really cool chance to see students picking up each other's parts and helping each other out. I'm going to embarrass one child in particular, and they'll be mad at me for it later. My child, Captain, logical reasons, but Captain's been acting in shows since 6th grade. And literally, what was it? Wednesday night I gave you a script and said, can you be ready for tomorrow? And Captain learned the part in a day. And learned, what was it, 4 parts? Yeah. 4 parts. And that was, it wasn't me, it was the kid. Like, I can tell you all the things as a director. I taught Captain everything I teach my students, but something magical is with that child's brain. I cannot claim that it's me. But thank you, Captain, for doing an amazing job. You can come at me later. That's from the Saturday show. I was right. Is that from Bryant? I don't know. It was from a show, okay? It was from a show. I don't know. The Saturday show was supposed to be all of the 8th graders, but some of them weren't able to come, so that was supposed to be all of them, but it's fine, this is fine, we're fine, it's okay. Okay, so, for those of you that were counting, I saw someone show me their calculator. We did 31 total performances this school year. Last year, I think we did 24. So, did a lot more shows. Can we please give it up to these amazing student actors? That is phenomenal. And it was fun the whole time, right? It was light work. It was a lot of hard work and not necessarily blood, but lots of sweat and tears and anxiety and craziness, but we got through it. It was a lot of fun. All right, so now the fun part that everybody's waiting for. Yay. All right, so we're gonna go through our theater awards. I am a very cheesy person. I really enjoy honoring all of my students because all of them have done a phenomenal job this school year. Even the kids who goof around and play and don't listen like the ones doing it right now. I still love them dearly, and they're still amazing actors, and I really want to make sure we celebrate all of them. So all of my students get a theater medal. It's colored based off of the grade level. So students, when I call your grade level, you're going to come up and get yours. Can I get my presidents to come help pass these out because I physically can't? I need both of you. There's lots of 6th graders. Lots of them. So 6th graders are these. This is 7th grade, this is 8th grade. When you guys come up, just let them know if you want them to put it on you or hand it to you, because some people are weird about people touching them, and that's understandable. As they come up, they're going to get their medals. My 6th graders, y'all are first, so listen, when y'all come, you're going to go this way. You're going to come stand over here, we're going to get a cutesy picture. Or should we get a cutesy picture with the stars? With the star? Yeah, all the parents say the stars. Okay, so let's do it this way. When you come up, 6th graders and everybody else, y'all are going to go this way. Come get your award here, and then come stand by me over here. We'll make a circle. I'm sorry. All right, so 6th grade theater students, take a stand. Y'all are gonna go this way, and we're gonna applaud for these amazing 6th graders who have no clue what they were signing up for. Group photo as best we can with all the beautiful 6th graders. And this isn't even all of them, you guys. This is only like half of them. I have, I think, 46 6th graders total. Right, y'all do me a favor. Come make like 2 little rows so the theater grandpa can get a good picture, and all your parents can get a picture. Y'all remember how we did our group photos and everybody was in a window? Come on. Make the windows, and then we're gonna face that way. Where's the theater grandpa? Where'd he go? Grandpa's, okay, look for grandpa. Okay, y'all look that way, look at the grandpa, smile. Don't fall, Dad. That's not funny. Okay. Y'all look right there, smile. I was yelled at to get in the picture. Alright, let's give it up one more time for these 6th graders as they take their seats. ones that are here. Maybe a quarter of the seventh graders. Can y'all come in a second? Just a minute! If you're one of my short people like me, please step forward. Thank you. We accept our height and we love it. It's okay. All right, everybody look at theater grandpa. Okay, now look at theater grandpa. Let's give it one more time for our seventh graders.
No, my William Steiner. My William Steiner. Give her back! I'm gonna kill both of y'all. Think right there. Madre. Hi, Madre. No, don't say it. I know everybody says it. Don't say it. Do not say it. Don't say what you're going to say. Don't say it. Congratulations. Yes. She's a shrimp. No, I'm not. Look at this. Look at this.
Bring your ears together. Come on. Scooch. Scooch. Y'all just sit. The tall people need to get in the back. Y'all hurry up. Come on. We got more stuff to do. Leave it alone. Okay. Basic order. Basic order. Basic order. Now y'all see why we never got a good group photo. Look at the theater grandpa, y'all. Let's give it up for some of these eighth graders. Alright, so while the eighth graders are taking their time taking their seat, we're going to move on to our Cast Choice Awards. So there is something to be said about your director giving your award. There's something even more important about your cast picking you for an award. So this year I had 3 different awards that I had the students vote on. So these awards were not chosen by me, they were chosen by their peers. And so these are the people they voted for. So the first one is going to be most encouraging. So each class had to think about like who in their class like always encouraged them and helped them throughout the school year. And then both classes voted for best actor and best actress as well. So y'all want to listen because if your name's called, you gotta come down here. So if your name is called, because I'm going to do all grade levels at the same time for each award to make it easier moving forward, we're listening now. Okay. If your name is called, you're going to stand up, come walk over here. We will give you your awards. We're going to take the pretty picture in front of the star background that all of the parents have decided we're taking pictures in front of. I'm just teasing you. And then once we're done with that, we'll move on. If y'all could wait to applaud until I say all 6 of the kids' names, because I have 6 classes, and then we'll go nuts for the kids. But I want to make sure we can hear each student's name be said, because like they deserve the recognition. Okay? When your friends' names are called, or your name is called, don't freak out until all 6 people are up here, then you can get excited. There's 1 per grade level, or 1 per class. There's 6 classes. Okay. So the first one I said, this is most encouraging. So again, we're gonna practice this. Miss Bryant. Oh, he held it. He held it. You failed. Wait till everybody comes up. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, so our cast picked most encouraging. For 6A was Madeline, for 6B was Amir, for 7A it was Javier, for 7B Ayla, for 8A Joy, and for 8B Joanna. Y'all come on down, guys. So unfortunately, Amir and Joanna aren't here, but we're going to still applaud these 4 amazing students. They were chosen most encouraging by their classes. Alright, so next up we have cast pick best actor. So this is the best. Y'all showing parents we can't control ourselves. Okay. Alright, so this is cast pick best actor. So the class voted on who they felt like was the best actor in their class. And so again, we're gonna hold applause to everybody's done on the grade for the first set. Okay. All the 8th graders are like so tense right now. It's so adorable. I love this so much. Oh, you're recording my bad. Okay, here we go. All right, so for 6A, Carlos C. CC. 6B, Anthony. 7A, Supa. 8A, Adrian. talk. Come on, chill out. Okay, here we go. Breathe, baby, breathe. Don't pass out on me, breathe. Okay. Here we go. In 6A square. 7A bounce round. 7B ether. 8A list. And 8B singing. Let's give it up one more time for our cast choice actress. Congratulations. I love how excited they get for each other. That's like my favorite part about being a teacher and a director, is seeing my actors like cheer each other on and get excited. But we gotta bring it down so we can finish. Now we gotta get to the fun trophies. Yeah, okay. Alright, so similarly to those awards, students will be called by award, so it'll be all the students for all 3 grade levels that are receiving that award. Some awards, all 3 grades will get, some only 7th and 8th grade get, just due to the nature of our shows and performances that we do, and I'll explain this when we get there. Y'all calm down, it's okay. We can geek out later. I promise you we're gonna geek out later, it's okay. Okay. Alright, so all the awards following this moment are awards that I chose for these students based off of their performances from August through now in May. So here we go. We're gonna start with most comedic. So, Amira, can you hold up one of the most comedic trophies for me? So Amira's modeling our most comedic trophy here for you guys, yes. So, I am a corny person. It's a skeleton because funny bones, get it? I really just wanted an excuse to use the skeleton trophy, and I thought this was a really fun way to do it. So, our 3 students that got most comedic, I did 1 per grade level. So out of all 40-something 6th graders, all 40-something 7th graders, all 50-something 8th graders, I had to pick 1 kid in each grade to receive this award. So, y'all hold your chaos till after I say all of their names, please. Calm your chaos. Okay. For 6th grade, CC! These are probably like the most funny, fun children ever. Stop crying, it's too early. It's too early later. Okay. For outstanding text, so this is an award that only 7th and 8th graders get. So for our 6th grade students, because they are just doing monologues, they don't have technical needs. Typically for the 6th grade shows, one of my thespians or captain again will run lights for me, just depending on the situation. So these awards are going to be for our 7th graders and 8th graders. Please let me say their names before y'all spaz. Some of them aren't even here, which makes me really sad, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Alright, so for 7A, Elton, for 7B, Josephine, for 8A, Fatima, and for 8B, Pia. Let's give it up for them. shows we recently did. Because both Pia and Fatima were on stage for this last show, but last semester y'all's tech group was awesome. So let's give it up one more time for our tech. So again, this is a 7th and 8th grade award because we have stage managers in 7th and 8th grade and don't in 6th grade. So the stage manager is usually like a mini version of me, except not with the cool hair. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. Shh. 8th grade, control yourselves. Set the good example. Set the example. Okay. So the stage managers are responsible for helping me keep the class under control. Haha. And keep them focused and doing what they're supposed to be doing. They will sometimes lead rehearsal, sometimes they will lead warm-ups, it just depends on the situation. These are students that I can count on when we're in the middle of the show process to help me out with things. There's more, chill out, that's okay. Alright, so. I know you do, but that's different. Alright, so. To say about my tech students as well. With the size of my programs and the types of shows that we do, almost every child is on stage for every show at some point in time. For example, for the 7th grade show recently, Radia had to take a whole part because we just needed another person to be in a part, and Amira jumps in all the time. Joy knew almost every line in the entire show. It was ridiculous. And Javier did a lot when we had the fall show. So. They're not just doing behind the scenes stuff, they're also on stage performing as well, which is really cool. So, we're moving to Best Actor. So, there are 2 categories for this. There's Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor. We'll get to those in a minute. We're starting with Best Actor. What I will say is, let me actually, can all my boys please stand real quick? All my boys, stand up real quick. So you'll notice the film industry has a lot of really big actors and men that are in it, but in theater programs, we do not have a lot of male students because they think it's kind of corny. I will say that we are missing a lot of my 6th graders. I would say about half of my 6th grade is boys right now, which is amazing. In my 7th grade, about a third to half is on. Okay, anyway. And then my 8th graders, I have even fewer. So, while there's not a huge pool of them, this is still a lot of students. I had to choose to pick one, and it was really difficult. Y'all take a seat. Y'all take a seat. Y'all take a seat. Take a seat. Thank you. Okay. I'm just going to put it on the screen, and I'm going to walk away and let them freak out, because that seems to work better. Just know that this was not an easy choice, you guys, because you are all amazing actors. And I know that sounds really cheesy, but I took into consideration your shows in the fall and the shows in the spring. Stop crying, it's too early. Alright, so, it's okay, it's okay. Alright, so without further ado, can I get a drum roll for Best Actor, please? actors and all their hard work this whole week. I'm going to point it out mostly because he has pointed it out. Sufala has gotten Best Actors 2 years in a row and cast picked Best Actor 2 years in a row, so that tells you a little bit about him. Can all my girls stand up, please? Now y'all see how many girls I had to pick from? Y'all can take a seat. So, Best Actor was really hard because I have so many boys, but Best Actress is even harder because I have so many more girls in my program. I'm just gonna push the button. I can't. Next year. Alright, y'all calm down. I know we're excited. Again, I love how excited you guys are getting for each other. It makes my teacher hurtful. It makes my mom hurtful too, if I'm being honest. Okay, so, Best Supporting Actor. This is a 7th grade and 8th grade only award because 6th graders were performing individually with their monologues. But for 7th and 8th grade, this award is for the student who wasn't necessarily the lead male part in the show or didn't have like all of the lines that everybody else had, but they stood out in their performances. And they gave it their all every time they stepped on stage, just as much as the Best Actors did. So, Best Supporting Actor. They bet on each other. I love this. In the same regard, we have Best Supporting Actress. So this is an actress that stood out to me. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I literally say, hey, can you? And they jump and do this, like, without hesitation. Give me a drum roll, Leo. This is a big one. Okay. So these are students I count on for literally anything, and it was really, really hard to pick these this year. I almost considered doing one per class, but I was like, that kind of takes away the specialness of it. So I picked one per grade level. And I went back and forth on a few of these, but I feel like at the end I made a really good decision with this. These students are not only amazing actors, they're amazing friends to their classmates, and they're super supportive of each other. They do whatever they can to help out. Stop crying, oh my gosh. So, I'm not going to say nothing else, I'm just going to put their names on the screen. And he's not even here! And he's not, no, we still don't clap for Joshua! I forgot, I put them individually for this one. Send it to him and tell him he should have been here, because I told him to be here. Okay. They gonna make me cry, y'all. It's kind of poetic that my next junior thespian president was also my director's award. You know, that's kind of shows something. All right, so this one's fun. So I kind of mentioned this earlier when I was talking about Dramarama. The judges at Dramarama picked like 2 kids per school that if they had to do a show with them, they would do those students. So as much as I love all like 150 something children I teach, I can't do a show with that many people. I can do 50. I think my biggest one was 55, but I can't do 100 and something. So if I had to pick just a few students per class to do a production with, so if I had to pick students to do a show with, no context, I don't have a plan on doing a show with them, I might, that'd be fun. But these would be the students I'd pick. So in 6th grade, Joshua, Sabrina, Aaron, 7th grade, Sabrina, several of these students aren't here tonight, that's okay, we're still cheering for them, and then we'll get their awards in class when I see them again. All my 8th graders are freaking out because they saw their name. All right, y'all, listen, please. Listen. So this award is super special to me. I mean, the director award is super special, but this one especially. So this is the Mustang Player Award. All of my students that stay with me for all 3 years, starting in 6th grade and go all the way up with me, get the Mustang Player Award. And this year I had, I think, 34, 35 8th graders that have been with me for 3 years, which is insane. And so I'm going to give them a very beautiful medal to honor them and all their time in my program. So when I call your name, don't bum rush. When I call your name, you're gonna go that way and come around so I can give you your medals in just a minute, because I'm gonna hand them to you. Okay? Calm down. Yeah, I got you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So, Bria, Joanna, sake of Maura Diana Maisha Juan here. Gorabe. Miriam, Corey, Aiden, Sophia, Caroline, Yvette, Jordan, Ashley, Lindsay, Amira, Amira's right here. Kayla, Katie, Daniela, Manuel, Zoe, Joy, Ali, Janaya, Alexa, Katie, Lexi, Jonas, Paula, and Captain. Who said y'all could sit down? Y'all better get over here and get in this picture. I'm just saying, squish. Y'all better swish. Hold on, I need my moment. Hold on. So when I tell you that this particular group of kiddos is super special to me, I'm gonna be really sappy for a moment. This might be where I cry, I don't know.
Ready?
Yeah. All right, so these students that have known me for 3 years have actually, they kind of know a little bit about it, some of the parents, but they kind of helped reshape this entire theater program for me. This group of 8th graders were the first ones that I was given permission from the principal, Dr. Irish, to recruit them all the way back in 5th grade. So when they were little 5th graders and like they were taking the schools and they see all the classes, that was the first year I was allowed to have students sign up for theater. And those 8th graders, for whatever reason, saw the crazy blue-haired lady and wanted to come hang out with me. And so through their hard works in 6th grade, Dr. Irish said that we could have a year-long 6th grade class for the first time. And to my knowledge, we're the only middle school in the county that has a year-long 6th grade class for theater. And they did our very first 6th grade show 3 years ago. Do y'all remember what it was called? The audience doesn't exist. I was gonna pull that picture up, but I figured y'all would write it, so I didn't. I'll send it to the parents at some point, that's fine. You still have it, yeah. But so they kind of helped reshape the entire program and made it what it is today through all of their hard work. They didn't realize they were doing it, but what they did, hey, I'm bragging about y'all, hold up. Stop crying. Stop it. Be quiet, this will be you next year. But what they did is they reshaped how I decided to teach my program and how to build and grow. They gave me the courage as a director to do bigger and out-of-this-world performances. 6 years ago, the thought of having 50 children on stage at once was, I thought that was crazy. And I've done it like, what, 3-4 times now? So they don't realize that they're still giddy and crazy, but that group, we're going to applaud them one more time because they are super special. So we are going to wrap up for the evening. I wanted to say, and I want all my students to give our parents a round of applause and thank all of our parents. So clap for your parents' job. Thank you guys for letting me borrow your children. I know it sounds crazy, but I really, really do love all these kids so much. I have 2 of my own, I don't need any more, but while they're in the building with me, I love on them like they're mine, and they're truly special kids that you guys have, and it is really, I'm not saying this to be like, I genuinely enjoy and like love teaching your kids. They're such good kids, even when they're being obnoxious. They're still amazing humans, and I cannot wait to see what they do as they go to high school and college in the future. I'm getting goosebumps, y'all, okay? My theater babies haven't graduated high school yet, so I'm like my last group of them, or my first group, so I'm really excited to see where they go and where these guys go. So thank you again, parents, for letting me teach them. I really appreciate you guys. I know rehearsals are a pain to pick them up from and bring them to, but I do appreciate that. I'm gonna have cutesy pictures of parents and people who helped us. They're so cute! They're so cute! This is not all of them, this is just what my one-handed self could do. Zoe. Oh wait, there's more. They're so cute! So cute! Again, this is not all of the pictures, y'all. Okay, so, a couple of things before I have you guys go. My 8th graders and I are going to have a good cry later. I love you guys too. So, let me finish talking to your parents so they can go. Let me finish. So, I know all these pictures you guys have seen, a lot of you guys want them. Mr. Joy, I'm going to talk to you about an idea I have for sharing all of them to all of the parents that wants to make it easier. I found a neat shirt earlier that I want to talk to you about. But my plan is to send all of my parents a link of some sort, whether it's a link, 2 links, or if it's like a drive or something that we can ship out to all the parents. Hey y'all, John Lama. But I'm going to make sure that we get you guys all of the photos. My 8th grade parents, I promise I have not forgotten your videos. I promise I have not forgotten them. So Theater Grandpa and I have discovered that the camera only records in 12-minute increments, and I have to splice together all of the pieces of all the shows together. So that will be a project I'm working on as fast as I can. You will get your child's videos, I promise you. Even if I have to come find you when they are in high school, I will get you your kids' videos, okay? Some of the parents are looking at me like you're not getting rid of me, and that's fine, it's okay. I do have every intention of getting them to you guys. I gotta talk to Mr. Moore about that too. It's an easy thing, we'll talk about it. So, that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for letting me teach your students. Thank you guys for being amazing, wonderful students. I really do love you guys. And y'all are